Good morning, guys. So today I'm gonna do a get ready with me just because I feel like I haven't sat down and talked with anybody for a while. The last couple of months have been a little bit hectic in our lives here, so I just wanted to sit down, maybe use the Jaclyn Hill palette because I haven't used that in a video, and just kind of sit down and talk with you guys and just catch you up on some of the stuff that's going on in my life, and hopefully you guys will comment down below what's going on in your life and how the holidays are going and everything. So this last weekend was Thanksgiving, which was awesome. I had about 15 to 16 people at our house. Every year we do. It's really nice. I enjoy my family coming over for Thanksgiving. It's the best. I just sprayed my face with the Urban Decay Quick Fix spray. I love that stuff. It's actually really good. I'm planning on buying the full bottle as soon as that little wet guy runs out. I'll go ahead and just put some under eye cream on. And this one actually came in my, I think it came in my Ipsy bag. So it is the Air Repair Super Hydrating Eye Cream, Ultra Smoothing Antioxidant Eye Cream. So I'm going to put that on here. So anyways, we had a lot of people over. Every year we do. It's really nice. Wednesday morning or Wednesday after work, I came home and I made cinnamon rolls, and I make homemade cinnamon rolls. So if anybody knows about homemade cinnamon rolls, you know that those take a minute. I'm just using some primer from Smashbox. And it took about 6 hours to make 2 batches of cinnamon rolls. I kind of do it the easy way by using a bread machine. I mean, because I just don't have time to do all the rolling and all that stuff. Not rolling, but all the, you know, dough making and stuff by myself. So I use a bread machine, which is, it works perfectly fine because that takes about 2 hours in the bread machine after it, like, you know, kneads it all together and then raises it and all that stuff, and then I pull it out of the machine. Then I'm able to go in and then, you know, roll things out, put the cinnamon and all that stuff in it. Anyways, they're the best. My kids love them. And me and my husband had a cheat day for Thanksgiving, so we were able to, you know, eat everything that we had for dinner, which was awesome. We ate dinner about 3 o'clock, which was awesome. My niece and my son and his girlfriend had to go back to Colorado. I'm just putting on the pore filler because they had to work on Friday, so we did everything as early as possible. That way they could eat with us, which was awesome. I love when my kids come over. It's great. I don't get to spend much time with them as much as I used to because they all work. So especially my nephew and nieces, they don't come over as often because my niece lives in Colorado with my son. My nephew lives here, but he's always working. So I'm going to go on with the e.l.f. Lip Primer and Plumping stick. This is just like a cinnamon stick. And it's really nice. I like it because it does plump your lips a little bit because of the cinnamon in it. But I've been putting this on recently before I do anything, just to kind of moisturize my lips and all that. So that was our Thanksgiving, and then we'll get ready for Christmas. Christmas, we always have a prime rib, so that'll be nice. My birthday's in December, so my sister's also. So my sister's and my birthday are both in December. So I took off half of the day in December on my sister's birthday to take her out to lunch. And hopefully my husband can get it off. I'm just going in with the Peaches and the Peach Perfect foundation from Too Faced. And she's been having a rough time the last couple of weeks. Or the last month and a half. Actually, it's been 2 months now. But we had a death in the family, and her significant other passed away, and I'm not going to get into details because it's really not something that I do, but it's been pretty difficult since October when he passed away. So we've been trying to help my sister put the pieces of her life back together because it's devastating. So it's been super difficult, but we're all really helping her through it, and helping, hopefully helping his 2 daughters through it as well, along with my niece and nephew, who that was our stepdad. So it's been a trying couple of months, which is why my loading schedule has been so weird when it comes to YouTube. It's been like off and on throughout the last couple of, you know, months because there's just been other things that's been going on that I just didn't have time to film or to edit, and it's just been a little crazy. So because my sister's birthday is in December, and Dustin, which was what his name was, would always do such extravagant things for my sister for her birthday, for Valentine's, for Christmas. I mean, every year they would go to like San Francisco and stuff, and so she's not able to do that anymore, obviously, and so I'm taking half a day off of work because she'll be up and ready to go by like noon, I figured, and we'll take her out to sushi and hopefully do some other stuff. And I'm kind of hoping maybe, you know, get her mind off of what's been going on, because that's what everybody's mind has been on for the last couple of weeks. So actually the last month or so. So it's been just a little hectic. So all right, I really do like this foundation. If you guys haven't tried it out yet, I do strongly suggest it if you like a matte finish, but kind of a natural finish. It doesn't look like over the top cakey type of foundation. I really do like this. I'm just going to go ahead and spritz my face with the Max Fix Plus. I actually just bought this little sample just to try it out because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and then I ended up picking up the full bottle because I thought, you know, why not? I really do like it. It's really good for like, and I do, after I do that, I just go through and just, you know, pat my face with my beauty blender. I really like how it like smooths out stuff on your face, especially if you put too much powder, which, you know, we all do sometimes, and me more than not. So it's really nice to do that with. So anyways, it's been a crazy couple of months since October, and nobody wants to get that phone call that I got from my sister. That was the worst thing in my life. Ever since then, I've literally been stressing out. And I know, like, you're like, why are you stressing out? Well, I also have a husband, and it freaks me out that something's going to happen to him. And I, like, overanalyze things and really tend to, I'm going to go in with this here for contour. I tend to overthink things, and I've really been doing that about, you know, like my husband's health. And granted, we have been eating healthy for the last 7 months, and my husband's lost 60 pounds. He looks great. He looks like a teenager again. He's amazing. And when he went to the doctor, they said that his, you know, health is really, really well. His cholesterol is down, and, you know, his heart is really well, and he's doing really good. So that's good. It's not that he was sick at all. None of us were. We just decided to change our eating habits because we're getting old. I'm going to be 40 here in December, and so I didn't want to, you know, have something happen to where one of us passed away. And then this happened with my sister, and it's really put things into perspective. It really, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Shows you how life is super short, and in 1 second the biggest thing in your life could be taken away from you, and that you should really love unconditionally, especially the people that are, you know, in your family or that you care for, and try to always let them know how important they are to you. And even like the small things in life that really make you mad about people, you should, you know, always try to forgive and move on, and not like dwell on the things that aren't important in as to why this person may have, you know, upset you or made you mad, or, you know, just things like that. Like, it's just not important, because when they're gone, that's it. Like, you don't have that person anymore. And it's, I don't know, this whole just experience, I've had people pass away in our lives before. I mean, we live in a town, or we live in a small state where everybody kind of knows each other, and I've had like best friends pass away. I've had, you know, just really, really close people pass away, either through suicide or through car accidents or through, you know, overdoses, you know, just random stuff. And this one was not expected at all, and it was none of those at all. It was just, you know, something that happened. And it's just sad when somebody so close to your family like that passes away, because he was an uncle to my kids. And not only an uncle, but my oldest son, who is 21, they would go out together and have fun, and you know, they were best friends. And then my daughter, the same way, she spoke with him every day, and it's just hard to get past it. So anyways, I'm gonna get off that topic because I don't want to cry, and I just want people to know that you should love people unconditionally. Always tell them that you love them, and just remember that the small things, it doesn't matter. Alright, anyways, so I was on, to change the subject, I was on Twitter. I don't know what's going on Twitter or with like the influencers or, you know, YouTubers, and it's mostly, I only see this in the beauty community, but what the hell is going on? I'm going to go ahead and just go in with my Coty Airspun. Everybody's like fighting with each other. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to dig my beauty blender in here, my damp one, and just press this into the skin. I'm not sure what's going on. There's a lot of fighting going on. I know that there's a lot of speculation about certain things when it comes to certain, you know, influencers, which is really none of my business. But of course, you know, you see it and you're just like, what the hell? And, you know, other ones telling each other off. Some of the gossip columns are getting, you know, really, really annoyed with some of the beauty influencers and like trying to tell them off on Instagram, and I'm not too sure what that's about. Like, it's very, very interesting. I don't get it. What I don't understand is why all of these, you know, really, really popular makeup influencers can't just get along with each other. I get that they're like, actually I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why they're in competition with each other when we're all in the same kind of category. It doesn't matter that you have, you know, 7 million subscribers or if you have 700 subscribers. Like, what is the problem? It feels like childish, you know, really, really childish. So I've been watching that and just kind of like rolling my eyes and shaking my head about some of the stuff that's been said about some people, and you know, some of the stuff that is just going around. If you've been watching any of the gossip channels like Here for the Tea or John Cookin's channel, there's a few other, Christina Kaboom, I don't know. They're all talking about it, and it's, you know, I do follow Manny anyway on Instagram, and he did, you know, put up a thing saying, please just let it go, we're trying to work it out, blah, blah, blah. And I don't understand, like, why people want to be in between, like, a friendship. If it was a friendship at all, it's none of my business. You know, a business friendship or, you know, a personal friendship, like, what is the problem? Like, why can't you guys just let it be? I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay. So I don't understand why people just don't let it be, and why they're making it their problem. And I do get, like, people are like, well, it's on, you know, YouTube, they put their friendship on there. There are many people that film with each other, and when they have a falling out, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know what their falling out is about, whether it be business or other things, none of my business. But it's really weird watching everything go down the way it is on social media, and how all of the gossip channels are just talking about it and making a big deal out of something that really isn't any of their business. What are your guys' thoughts about that? On what's going on in the beauty community, and why everybody's acting like they're in high school and they just can't get along with each other. I feel like they all feel like either one of them feels like they're better than everybody, or something happened. I don't know. Either way, I don't feel like this community needs that drama and stress of having to not only figure out what to film, especially as smaller people. Like, we have a hard enough time trying to figure out what we're going to film and hopefully get it out there for people to see, much less have the time to go in and have fights with, you know, other YouTuber or other influencers to, I don't know, maybe boost your ratings, because that's, you know, a good way to get more ratings, I guess. And then we have like other influencers, which, I mean, it's their channels, they can do what they want, but then they're talking about other, you know, YouTubers, you know, say that their channels aren't that great, or they're just not putting enough time and effort in their videos. And, you know, it's a lot of just unnecessary drama for no reason at all. Which, I mean, nobody knows like what somebody's life is like and what's going on. I mean, none of you would have known what's been going on in my life in the last couple of months unless I told you. And so you just don't know like what goes on behind closed doors. We only give you what we want to give you as far as like how our lives are going. And for all you know, just because they might live in like big ass mansions and stuff, their lives could be terrible. I mean, you don't know. And so here we are having people, you know, calling them out for doing shitty work, or, you know, saying that they're just not into their channels anymore, or just to get off YouTube in general because you're just not any good anymore. And I'm just like, why is that even an issue? Like, who are you as an influencer or a person in general to just say that to somebody? I mean, you don't know. Like, just let people be. And if you don't like their content, just don't watch it and then move on. And if you don't like what they're doing, or if you feel like, you know, they can do better, don't worry about them. Just, you know, you do better on your channel, and, you know, don't worry about how other people do their stuff. That's just my opinion. And don't get me wrong, we all get petty about things, and I get it. Like, sometimes I'll have conversations with my sister-in-law about, like, you know, just random stuff, you know, because everybody gets that way. There's nothing wrong with it. But these are private conversations that I have that I don't understand or I'm upset about when it comes to YouTube. But these are private conversations with somebody that I trust, that I know it's not going anywhere. So I'm not putting it out to the world to be like, I'm calling this person out. I'm going in with the Tarte blush that I got in my Ipsy bag. It's not just one YouTuber. I've seen a few YouTubers do this, and especially the gossip channels will call out other YouTubers, and it's just like, aren't we all in the same business? Like, I get that it's very competitive and we're all like striving to get people to watch our channel, but do you really have to throw somebody under the bus to boost your ratings? That just doesn't make any sense. And now people are going to be like, well, isn't that what you're doing now? Obviously, I'm just talking about it, but I'm not mentioning any names. I would never do that. I don't care to do that, but I don't understand why people need to throw other YouTubers under the bus to gain subscribers, or to gain, you know, I just don't understand. I'm just going in with the Tarte Clay palette in the color Sand just to set my eyes. I'm a big believer in karma, and what you put out there comes back. And like I said, where I would, you know, have these conversations with my husband or my sister-in-law, because she does YouTube as well, and, you know, I don't want to be like, I always have conversations with my sister about, you know, am I right or wrong in the situation? Like, I always ask her opinion on things, because some things will, you know, kind of upset me, and then I feel like, well, maybe you're just blowing it out of proportion. And, you know, we tend to do that a lot, especially as humans. We, you know, if something has affected us, we can easily throw it out of proportion and take it to a level where we don't need to. So I always ask other people's opinion to make sure that I'm not like just crazy, because it can happen. I get upset. Here's a Jaclyn Hill pillow. I'm going to go ahead and use that today. And so I always call her, or I ask my husband, and, you know, because I trust their opinion on things. I always, you know, want to know if what I'm thinking is correct, or if I'm just losing my mind type of stuff. So, but then that's as far as it goes. I don't make a video about it, or, you know, anything like that. So I'm going to go into this color here first. The top one here. YouTube never came to me and said, do you want to start making videos? It's something that I decided to do all on my own. And if I make it or if I fail, it's my fault either way. I can put out content that's amazing, and, you know, all people will love it or people will hate it. Not everybody's gonna like you or not. I mean, but because this is a job that I chose to do all on my own, I can also quit at any time and no longer do it. Or I could decide to change up what I'm doing and no longer do makeup videos and go on to something else. I mean, it's my opinion. It's my channel. I can do what I want. And whether people, you know, embrace it or not, it's up to them. But I think when you get to a point where you start you know, vocalizing what you hate about other people's channels, or saying, you know, I don't like that you're doing this, or you could be better at this, or, you know, stop doing it this way, or just judging other people's channels, I think that you should probably reevaluate what you're doing at your channel instead of, you know, really checking out other people's channels so much. As for me, I follow a lot of makeup YouTube channels. There's very few that I watch anymore because of the negativity that goes on in the community, and if you're not really part of it, you don't really understand it. I guess if you watch it and you're in it and you see what's going on, and it affects all of us, whether it be large or small YouTubers, you can see what's going on, and it does affect us. It's kind of frustrating because it's just like, this is such a wonderful job that we've all chosen to do. And when I say we've all chosen to do it, not one of us was approached by YouTube to become a YouTuber. We've all chosen to do it. And why does it have to be such a, you know, cutthroat, either you're the best or you're nothing type of thing? You know, other YouTubers not wanting to help YouTubers. I do get a lot of help from a really nice YouTuber. I will just text her and she answers me back. She's great. I won't say any names because there's no names that need to be, I'm not trying to, you know, promote myself or trying to, you know, say I know this person or whatever, but it's just, there's no reason not to. Like, why, if somebody, let's just say I became a really popular YouTuber and somebody smaller come up to me, somebody with a smaller channel texted me and said, can you help me out with this? I don't understand it. You're damn right. Who am I to say no? Like, just because you have millions of subscribers, you're not special. You're just famous on YouTube. None of us are special. You know, when it comes to that, we're not famous anywhere else. You can walk down the street and unless somebody sees you on YouTube, you really are just that person. You're just a person. So I just feel like people are taking themselves too seriously. Like, I'm good. I'm a YouTuber. I'm better than people, and it's just ridiculous. Like, you're a person first. You've always been a person first. So act like one. Like, respect other people. Why are you putting down other people? Why are you talking crap about other people and other YouTubers? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So that's very frustrating, and I don't understand it. Maybe because I'm not that person. And I've never been that person. I've always been the treat people how you want to be treated type of person. And that kind of stuff just really, really just makes me mad. And watching it, just like, wow, I can't believe this is going on. And I am a drama channel type of person. I watch all of the Housewives only for the drama. My favorite part of the Housewives is the reunions. I don't have drama in my life other than, you know, what goes on TV. And I feel like what's going on with some of these bigger YouTubers is drama that it's like watching on TV. It's like a train wreck that you're watching on TV. You know, they're just all at each other's throats instead of working together like, you know, normal human beings are at each other's throats. And I think it's just insane. I think it's just childish. I think it's insane. I did better than you. You know, you're not as good as me type of shit. I think it's ridiculous. I just think it's ridiculous. And I think that what's going to happen to these people when, you know, YouTube no longer exists, you're going to be devastated because nobody's going to know who you are, and you've been holding yourself at such a high regard for so long and thinking that you're better than everybody, and then when YouTube goes away, or if it ever goes away or something happens, like, what are you going to do? You know, nobody's going to care who you are. Nobody's going to care that you know, had 7 million subscribers, or that you know, had a picture taken with Too Faced, or you were on Smashbox, or, you know, nobody's going to care because they're going to be like, you're just another face. I don't really give a shit who you are. So I guess what I'm trying to say is fucking get it together, people. Like, get it together. You're no better than anybody else. You're a normal freaking person. Get your shit together. When this stuff goes away and it's no longer here for you, what are you going to do? Because you've burned all your bridges with everybody else, and you're just, you've just, reality. Like, get it together. That's just all I have to say. So anyways, now that I went on a rant about that, and told you guys what's going on in our beauty community. I do watch a lot of YouTube. And it's not a lot of makeup channels. When I first started my channel, I did watch nothing but makeup channels. That was it, because that's how I started my channel. That's how I decided this is what I want to do. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to, you know, make my channel and blah, blah, blah. And that's how I did it. So I did, at one point, just watch nothing but makeup channels. There are a few other channels that I watch, like cooking channels, stuff like that. But I no longer watch makeup channels. I never will unsubscribe to somebody because I know the importance of, you know, having those subscribers. Being such a small YouTuber myself, I know that, especially when you wake up in the morning and you get dropped by like 5 or 6 people, I could imagine on a bigger scale, like the bigger YouTubers get dropped, you know, 10,000 subscribers. It's kind of devastating. So for that, I would never unsubscribe, but I have been watching other channels. I love watching mystery type channels and crime scene type channels. Creepy pastas, I like to listen to those, like creepy stories. So I thought I'll leave a list of all the YouTubers that I watch on a daily basis, or the minute that they come out, including some of the, you know, people that I watch that are makeup related, because I haven't quit watching all makeup channels. I love RawBeautyKristi. She's amazing. Just watching her channel is amazing. And there's a few others, so I'll leave a list down below to show you who I watch on a regular basis. But everybody else I just kind of quit watching because there's just so much drama. There's just so much drama. I'm just like, why does it have to be so serious? Like, why? It's like high school. It's literally like high school, and everybody's just trying to be better than everybody, and you should strive to be better. You should strive to be better than yourself. You shouldn't strive to be better than anybody else, because really, like, you're never gonna get there. Like, you should try to be a better person yourself and not better than anybody else. That's just my thought. Because you're never going to be better than anybody else. I'm just using the Afterglow. So I do watch a lot of creepypastas. I love stuff like that. I love like unsolved mysteries, and you know, I love to watch cooking channels. Whenever I'm on Facebook, there are Facebook, you know, like little captions with cooking, and people are like putting cakes together. That's like my thing. My husband just laughs at me sometimes because he's just like, what the hell are you watching? And I'm just like, oh, this. And I show it to him. He goes, I never know what you are watching. You're always watching something different. I would never be able to tell. It's always just something different. It's just a surprise to me, the crap that you watch all the time. And so anyways, me and my sister-in-law did do a giveaway. We have a giveaway going right now. It ends at the end of the month. So if you haven't subscribed to either one of our channels, you have to be subscribed to the channel that you enter the giveaway. And so if you enter her giveaway, you must be subscribed. If you enter mine, you must be subscribed to my channel. Or if you enter both, you have to be subscribed to both of our channels. So you must be subscribed. I think it's so funny because somebody will comment on my channel and be like, oh, thank you so much for doing this giveaway, and they're not subscribed, which I'm just like, okay, you're welcome. People don't understand that you can see who's subscribed to you. It shows up, and it also shows up when they leave. So you're not fooling anybody, I guess, like you could say. I want people, I do giveaways for the people that actually subscribe to my channel. And if you're a new person that has just come, I think it's great. I have no problem with that. But why would you just go around and, I'm just going to go in with the better than sex, randomly, you know, enter people's giveaways? Do people do that? Is that like a thing? Like where you just go and enter people's giveaways and then unsubscribe to their channels? Like, how can you like do that? That's just, I think that's weird. I don't know. I just find it to be weird that people would take the time to search like giveaways and then subscribe, and then it's the minute like they talk to you or whatever, they either unsubscribe or they unsubscribe afterwards. Like I couldn't imagine like winning a prize from somebody because I was a subscriber and then unsubscribe because I was just here for the gift. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like I said, you know, doing YouTube was a choice. It wasn't anything other than my own choice, and it takes a long time to build your audience and to hopefully have them stick around with you. And when somebody leaves, it's devastating. But for somebody to come on to somebody's channel that you know doesn't really want to be there, but is just there for a prize, and is taking away a prize from an actual, you know, subscriber that either really loves your channel and has been there for a really long time, or is new and really loves your channel and has decided to stay, is taken away from them just because you're being selfish and want to win a prize. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I know like this video is super negative, but I've been in like the worst negative space in the last couple of months, and it's just the way it is. Like, why would you do that? That's kind of annoying. So if you are just on my channel just to win a prize, you can leave. Like, don't just stay here to try to win the prize. Don't take away from my actual subscribers because you're being selfish. That's just what I have to say. Hopefully you watch this and you know that. I don't like that. It's not fair to everybody else that's been here or that just came and just decided to subscribe because they actually like the channel. So try to not be unfair. Take yourself out of that situation and just be I just got makeup up on my pants. Just be a normal person and not selfish. So, alright. So, I think I'm done. Now that I've like complained and, you know, yelled and argued for no reason and told you guys what's going on in my life and how annoyed I am and, you know, how upset we've been and everything else. It's been, you know, a long week and a long couple of months, and life has really, things have been put into a lot of perspective for me lately, and I don't know. It might take my channel to a different place where I sit down and just complain about things. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it, but it's been a long couple of months, and I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. We did. We had a good Thanksgiving, minus we missed somebody, but we did have a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. Again, if you, after I ran on a rant about saying, you know, don't just subscribe to my channel to win a prize, but if you haven't subscribed and you haven't entered the giveaway, just make sure you do that before the end of the month. And I shall talk to you later. Bye.